This is a HeadGum podcast.
Sometimes when the world feels insane, you can take a little peek inside of Rachel's little brain. All these thoughts are swirling round and round inside. So join us on this journey as we take a little ride. We'll talk about dogs and kids and things. We'll talk about chicks and tampon strings. We'll talk about boys that make you cry. We'll talk about death, 'cause people die.
Welcome to Broad Ideas.
Thanks, Rachel.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Rachel. When Olivia and I both say thank you, it really makes Rachel seem like the teacher.
I know
Yeah.
I am. And you are my
That's true.
students. Caroline
We are.
Baudino is here today.
And I
What a
taught.
gal.
She really is a teacher.
She's a teacher for sure.
Yeah. 100%. Like,
Let's learn.
let's get inspired.
Okay, so the first time we met, I looked at you and I was like, to my friend Nicole, I was like, who is that? And she was like, you don't know Caroline? You don't know Caroline? I was like, no.
So, Nicole.
And then we're standing there with you, and I kid you not, Rachel, 5 different huge influencers, like people that are like mega stars, were coming up and sweating you so hard. No, this is the, I swear to, and I was like, who the fuck is she? You know, they were coming up like, bow to the queen.
Wait, you told me after.
Yes.
Stop. I love you.
100%.
Thank
It's
you
the
for
truth.
honestly. Most women do not say that about other women. So like when I say I
God.
so appreciate you saying that, like I really do. And it's just an honor to be in a room that anyone gives a shit.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Well,
like truly.
God.
You know, you're 53 and you're in a game that's like a lot of younger people. It is. It's a younger person's game.
You changing
But I was
it,
like, I'm gonna
girl.
fucking flip
Changing
the
the
switch on
game.
that.
But
We
these
love it.
young girls are coming up to her like, I'm sorry, I just wanted to say, like, your jewelry inspired, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm serious.
Thank you. It was amazing. It's mind blowing, to be honest. Like I never in my wildest dreams would have ever thought that I'd be sitting here with you guys talking about this insane journey, especially at 53 years old with
Yeah.
2 teenage
Amazing.
boys. Like never would have pictured myself here. Honestly.
We want to hear about the whole journey and like for everyone
Yeah.
listening
Oh,
because,
thank you.
yeah.
you know,
It's so inspiring.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
You're so inspiring. You're so, and what you see is what you get. It's real. And when you spend time with you, it's infectious and you're just like, oh, you're like just a really fun, lighthearted, loving person. It's true.
it really means a lot because, you know, you look at social media a lot of the time. I know when like we all started and you know, you're
Yeah.
watching it and you join it. And, you know, what's funny to me was like, it was just so much bullshit. And I'm just not a bullshit person. I don't know if that's New Yorker in me. I don't know if it's just being raised with parents in a home where everything looked perfect from the outside, but no one had any idea how much fighting was going on. My dad was cheating. Like there was so much going on. And I was kind of like, you know, we've got to flip the switch on this somehow. Like I was like, when do you, like, you just get tired. You just get tired of trying to keep
Yeah.
up with the Joneses. You get tired of trying to, and I think you just reach an age. And I think I just reached that age that people fear that second half and they fear that middle age. And yet it has been probably the happiest time of my life, like genuinely. And I think it's really just because you become comfortable in yourself. You become comfortable in, you know, who you are. You don't make excuses.
Yeah.
You know, I don't give a fuck. Like, you know, if you don't like it, it's okay. And I think that's where this switch came in. I kind of came on social media and I was kind of watching it entertain, kind of having fun. And then I was kind of like, there's something missing. Like it really felt like there was just something missing in it. And I was like, when? And it was like the housewives were getting to the point where it was just like so much drinking, so much like women just always looking like they're a hot mess. And I was like, when do we actually see women that are successful or that
Thriving.
are thriving, that are doing well? And I was like, I'm just kind of over this whole that women are over, that they're done, that there's nothing left for you, especially moms. And I really was like, we got to do something. We need to talk about this. And I think that's where that flip switched from just showing a cute outfit to having like real conversations. Right. Because to me, the fashion was always just really fun.
Yeah.
And I've always loved to get dressed. And it's always been like medicine to me. It just is. It's one of those tools I use every day to just feel good. Because I'm like, looking like shit never makes me feel good.
No.
There is something about that negative shit you say to yourself when you look in the mirror and you don't like what you see. it's crazy what your mind will tell itself.
Oh, yeah.
But when you look in the mirror and you look good, it's also pretty amazing what your mind can tell you. And it's like there is this difference of like having a pep in your step and feeling like, fuck yeah, let's go. Let's
Right.
get it. Compared to, oh God, I look like shit. Like, oh, I need to lose some weight. Like you just start to bash yourself and then you walk out that door in that mindset. So I kind of caught myself being like, what are we doing here?
Mm-hmm.
And we've got to change that narrative of like, we're always just unhappy and that we're always just running around like chickens with our heads cut off and that we always have to be everything to everyone
Right.
and that there isn't enough room for us. And I'm like, there is plenty of room for moms and for women to look and feel their best, honestly. So I was like, we got to get on and we've got to start waking women up.
Right.
And that's really was the purpose, honestly.
I do feel like a little bit, and I don't know if you agree, there is kind of like a renaissance for like women 40 and up, 50 and up, like kind of owning it all, taking it all back and being very open with even like, you know, Gwyneth Paltrow or whatever, like just putting it out there like I've never felt better or felt better about myself or just confidence wise or more secure with who you are and kind of flipping the narrative a little bit.
It really is because, like, I watched my mom and Olivia. You know the story. You know, if you've followed long enough, you know that real trigger came in when my mom called me this one day. You know, I'm like a hot mess. I'm exhausted. I have 2 kids. I'm running around, and that phone call comes in, and I know you guys can understand. Your mom calling like hysterical, like your heart stops, your stomach hurts, your hands are shaking, and it is this like I was like, what? You know, and she was like, your dad's been diagnosed with Alzheimer's. Like, I don't know where the money is. I don't know where anything is. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm freaking out. We're your responsibility. Like, I just remember hearing, we're your responsibility now. And I was like, literally standing. And I was like, what? I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, Mom, what? And she was like, I don't know where anything is. Hysterical crying. And I was like, holy fuck. I literally walked past the mirror. Like, I put the phone down. I walked past the mirror. I looked, and that's why I talk about looking in the mirror because it's literally what happened. Looked in the mirror, and I did not fucking recognize myself. I was like, who the fuck is that? I was like, you look weak, you look miserable, like you don't look happy, you don't have your shit together, you have no energy, you're stressed, you're resentful, you're frustrated. I was like, it just doesn't look good. I was like, that's it. I was like, I do not want to end up like her. I felt so bad for my mom. I literally was like, this woman who took care of us, raised us, took care of a fucking home. She made every decision for my dad. He, you know, he got all the praise. But that woman, she was the one putting up with all the shit and making sure that he was successful. And I was like, and now she's left with nothing. And I literally was like, I looked in the mirror and I was like, we're done. I was like, I'm done. I was like, I'm bringing you back. I'm bringing you back to life. I was like, you are smart. You are capable. You are beautiful. You are strong. You can do hard things. Enough bullshit. I'm not ending up like her. I was like, I need to know where the money is. I need to start making my own money. I need to like figure shit out because God forbid something happens. What happens to me?
Right.
And that's where I was like, that's it. I was like, fuck it. We're going all in. And I remember like going to John and being like, I got to get my shit together. This doesn't feel good. This isn't me. And I was like, I don't know when I became this.
Wow.
Right.
Like running around, just volunteering at school, you know, dealing. And I really didn't love it. Like I love my kids. Absolutely love the boys. But I didn't like the mom bullshit.
Yeah.
I didn't like the mean girl stuff. Like I don't want to sit and play with cars all day. Like I love them, but there's more to me than that.
Hate playing.
I just hate it. Like
I don't know any parent that loves playing.
They're liars.
they're lying. Because I have a few
They're
friends that are like, I
lying.
love playing. I'm like, do you? Because like even when I was playing with my kids, like my mom would literally say to me, she'd be like, why are you playing with them? I'd be like, Mom, you're supposed to fucking play with your kids.
Play with them.
And she was like, I don't think this much though. Like she was just like, you're crazy. And I was like, maybe we are. Like I think we've become crazy. And it's like this whole where we've now given everything to everyone.
Yeah.
And there's been nothing left for us. And I'm like, but we are just as important as everybody else. And I'm never saying that your kids aren't important, that your family isn't, your husband,
Right.
but you're just as important. And like, I say it every day on every single fucking airplane. What do they say? Put your oxygen mask on first. Like,
Right.
you don't save your kid. You don't save your husband. If anything, everyone's pushing their husband out the window. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
be honest. That's the truth. And it's like women especially will forget to do that. And it's like as simple as waking up a little bit earlier, getting that workout in, you know, putting on that cute outfit that makes you feel good. Doesn't have to be Valentino. Like, just put yourself together because I don't think you make good decisions when you look like shit.
I
just don't. I really
think
don't.
it's
I'm
true.
Quote right there.
Right? Like, Because
It's
you're like,
true.
you're not in a good mood. You're not. I don't think you're thinking clearly.
You're
like,
frumpy.
You're frumpy. You're you're cranky. Like
Yeah.
you're not. I feel like when you feel good and you look good, you have this energy of like badass. Like you are like if something coming to you, you're either going to take the opportunity. You're going to be like, fuck it, yeah, let's go to Vegas. Like, or you're going to be like, yeah, I'll take the job. You're more willing to do something when you look good. When you don't look good, you will avoid. You will like
that is
not
very
see someone.
interesting.
It's just true. Like I've seen people write. I've had DMs that was like, "Fuck," and I'm like laughing, and they're like bumped into my ex-boyfriend at the supermarket, and all I heard in my head was, "Why didn't you get up and fucking get dressed?" Because it's like, why aren't you getting dressed for your everyday life?
That's what I thought when I went to France. Because I was like, these people have it so dialed in.
Yes,
From morning till night. There is not a
love it.
sweatpant.
Nope.
There's no frump.
Nope.
And I'm like, that's so inspiring. How much better of a day are you going to have when you feel that way?
I've never regretted looking
Getting
good.
dressed?
Like I've literally never regretted looking good. Like I've regretted looking like shit. Do you know what I mean? Or like not getting dressed or not doing my makeup or not putting and like going somewhere and being like, fuck. Like, like why do I have to? But you've never regretted looking good. That is the truth. The same way you don't regret a workout. Like you don't regret certain things. So I get that it's a little bit of effort. I get that it's not easy for everyone. But again, if you just look at it in the smallest of like ways of, I really look at it as what you do, like women. I like made this, it was like a couple years ago. I was like, ladies, you will literally go get a bikini wax, blowout, get your makeup done, like for a date with someone you don't even know and that you might not even like and that he might not even like you. Like you'll go all out for a wedding, for a special occasion. You know this, like you will literally go all out. But your everyday life, you're not willing to make a little bit of effort when like you're so lucky to be alive. Like you're so lucky. Like I really believe that like we're the special occasion. I do believe waking up is a special occasion. And like, why aren't we just getting dressed every day for the people we love, for yourself to look in the mirror? But no, we're going to get really dolled up and look our best for a bunch of strangers that we don't know, that don't give a shit about us. But like my husband, who I want him to see me looking good, like my kids, who when I come down the stairs, my 15-year-old will be like, Mom, you look great. Or he'll be like, Mom, I love your outfit. The other day you said you love my outfit. I was like, what am I wearing? Okay. Like noted, 15-year-old, you know. But there is something about them seeing you put together, looking your best, looking happy. I want my kids to see me looking good, not looking like a hot mess. I personally do not need my boys to just, I want them to notice that I put an effort in every day because I know I'm important. And me feeling good is important because I do treat everyone better when I'm in a good mood.
I think I saw like, was it Eva Mendes like said something years ago, and I don't know if she still stands by this, but she's like, I won't wear sweatpants.
I think
she does still stand by that.
Does she? You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Like she's like,
She's
I'm
like,
not gonna. I'm always dressed. I think she even said like for my man or something. Maybe I'm misquoting it. And I don't want
she
to.
does. She believes in like she wears dresses and like very feminine style. And listen, I like my sweatpants. I like being comfortable. I do. Like I'll still put on a cute matching set, or I'll put on a cute pajama. Like I'm not like just in whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like I do like my, even if it's just a cute little Amazon set. But it's just something cute and I feel good in it. Just like a workout set. You know, you get the new workout set, you're excited to put it on. Right. You're excited to wear it. So it's like little things like that, you know, it just makes you feel good. It's like when you put it on, it gives you a little bit of confidence. A little bit of that, like you took care of yourself. And I think there's something that like mentally is noted in your own brain when you take care of yourself.
See, because I struggle with it because like my go-to is like sweatpant uniform, right? Like, I mean, they're cute sweats. It's not, you know, but I stand by it so hard.
What is it? Is it more like, is it hard to get, because I know some people are like, I just don't get, like, it's hard for me to go in the closet and pick something
I love
up. You love it, right?
Yes.
What is it that keeps you in the sweats?
I mean, I like my sweats. Like, I don't feel bad in them.
Okay, good.
You know, like, I guess it's like personal.
It's
like,
how
whatever
you feel.
it is.
Yes.
And how you feel, like, putting that on.
That's what I always say to people. I'm like, because people are like, I'm not going to dress in that. I'm like, whatever makes you, again, it's like, I'm never telling you to do what I do. I know it's too much jewelry for most people. I know it's like too much makeup for some people. Like, I get it. And I respect that. Each his own. But again, if that matching set, you look in the mirror and you feel good, like you're walking out the door being like, oh, cute.
It's just about feeling
That
good.
is all I am. It's about how it makes you feel.
That's right.
Yeah. And that is the confidence you walk out with every day. And how you treat people every day. And then how you allow other people to treat you.
Right.
Well, I think it also comes back to the simple principle of make your bed change your life.
Personally,
Right?
yes. Like those 5 minutes, the one five,
Taking
right?
that time to do that and have that kind of ritual, discipline, and care for yourself is the same thing you're applying to the way you look. So it's not actually what I love about what you do is, yes, the upside is you look cute, but it's not coming from a place of vanity. It's coming
you for saying
from
that.
a place of self-care, which is a completely different part of psychology than vanity. And there is something to those kind of rituals and principles and showing up for yourself that have an actual effect on your neurotransmitters, right? And
Absolutely.
so it's that's like that book, Girl Wash Your Hair, right?
Yep.
Did you read that?
But it's so true.
It's so true. I have to tell myself every single night, just show up for yourself and wash your face. I have to talk myself into it every night.
And I don't. I don't wash my face. I'm the worst. But I'm saying you're right. Like
But
there are
it's those
certain
little
things.
things
It's either
where I'm
just
like, it's
getting
care.
it's care. And sometimes you
Yeah.
have to motivate yourself. And you have to be your own best cheerleader.
Right.
And to me, it's like you have to know what steps make you feel good.
Right.
That's what those happy tools are. You do have to take charge. I do think we are responsible for ourselves. I'm tired of the excuses. I'm tired of the blaming and the pointing fingers. Like I could blame my parents for a million fucking things right now, but at some point you have to take responsibility for yourself and take action. And so for me, it's like I can keep falling into the same cycle, or I can actually break some generational cycles here and actually do something for myself.
Right.
And I think at the end of the day, that little bit of self-care, again, there triggers something in your brain. I agree with you. Like there is something like sunlight. That's why I always put my face in the sun 10 minutes every day. There is something about like when that sunlight hits, it does calm you. Whatever it
Well,
is.
what's his name?
What?
Andrew Huberman says that we should go out every single morning, first thing we do, and look up at the sun. Not directly in the sun, but look up at the sun. And it changes your whole entire mental health day, all of it. Like
Really?
It's like your
vital.
I'm not
Yeah.
joking. Every
No, it's
single
science.
morning,
Wow.
I
Yeah.
literally go outside and just just put your face right into the
In
sun.
the sun.
I'll just be thankful, just be like, glad I'm alive. Like, just please take care of us, give me health.
It's
You know,
medicine.
but it's medicine and it calms me, just like redirects. And then you go inside, get that little bit of workout in, get a little bit of movement in, whatever that is that makes you feel good. I just do a vibration plate. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. Like it's just something that just makes you feel good. And those little distractions every day as you're going through your morning, if you're stressed, if you're anxious, those little distractions make you feel better. They just do. So it's like you're taking charge of your own happiness. And I
Which
think
is a big deal.
which is the biggest deal. I think for a long time, women are just told to depend on other people to make them happy,
Yeah.
to be fulfilled, to be important. It's like people look at their husbands and think their titles are theirs, and they're not.
Right.
At the end of the day,
I'm a
'Cause it-
doctor because of mine.
Exactly. Exactly. But you know when people say like he
Yeah.
walks away, God forbid,
Yeah,
he takes
exactly.
his title with him.
Yeah.
Right.
And then what are you left with?
Do you know that feeling when you're invited to a wedding, a birthday, night out, and a work thing all in the same month, and suddenly you realize you have nothing to wear?
You could spend hundreds of dollars scrambling for new outfits for everything, then do it all over again when the same thing happens next month.
Or you could rent your clothes from Nuuly and get a different outfit for all your events for just $98.
With Nuuly, you get your choice of any 6 styles each month, access to thousands of styles from hundreds of brands, and the option to buy what you love at a discount.
Plus, Nuuly has inclusive sizing up to 5X, as well as tall, petite, and maternity.
And it has fast, free shipping, returns, and professional cleaning.
My favorite part is that there are no late fees, damage fees, or fees to pause or cancel. So no big deal if you lose a button, spill something, or just need to take a break.
Nuuly is a great value at $98 a month for any 6 styles. But right now, you can get up to $28 off your first month of Nuuly when you sign up with the code Broad Ideas.
Just go to nuuly.com, that's Nuuly with 2 U's, and enter the code Broad Ideas and sign up to get $28 off your first month.
That's NUULY.com. Newly with two U's with code BROAD IDEAS.
Newly subscription clothing rental. Change your clothes.
This episode is brought to you by IQ Bar, our exclusive snack sponsor. IQ Bar is the better for you plant-based protein snack made with brain-boosting nutrients to refuel, nourish, and satisfy your hunger without the sugar crash.
IQ Bar's plant protein bars are packed with high quality ingredients to help keep you physically and mentally fit.
They're also totally free from gluten, dairy, soy, GMOs, and artificial sweeteners. So it's natural, it's a clean snack you can feel great about any time of the day.
There are plenty of flavor combinations to choose from across all IQ Bar products, from mint chocolate chip protein bars to blueberry pomegranate hydration mixes to toasted hazelnut coffee, and even limited edition and seasonal flavors.
With over 20,000 five-star reviews and counting, more people than ever are starting their day on the right foot with IQ Bar's brain and body boosting bars, hydration mixes, and mushroom coffees.
Obviously, these bars taste great, but the real benefit is how they make you feel. When I've got my IQ bars, I feel clear-headed, satisfied, and ready to go.
And now IQ Bar is offering our special podcast listeners 20% off of all IQ Bar products, including the sampler pack, plus free shipping. To get your 20% off, text IDEAS to 64,000. Text IDEAS to 64,000. That's IDEAS to 64,000. Message and data rates may apply. See terms for details.
Do you struggle with procrastinating? You know, when you put off doing something that could save you a ton?
I used to be a huge procrastinator until I heard about Mint Mobile's best deal of the year. Right now, new customers can get 50% off unlimited premium wireless. That's just $15 a month.
But hurry, because this deal ends September 22nd.
Stop overspending with big wireless and cut your bill to $15 a month when you switch to Mint.
Every plan comes with high-speed data, plus unlimited talk and text, all on the nation's largest 5G network.
My favorite part? You don't need a new phone. You can use your current phone and number with any Mint Mobile plan, and all your contacts come with you.
Quit stalling and start saving when you make the switch. Shop plans at mintmobile.com/ideas. That's mintmobile.com/ideas. Disclaimer: upfront payment of $45 required, equivalent to $15 a month. Limited time new customer offer for first 3 months only. Speeds may slow above 35 GB on unlimited plan. Taxes and fees extra. See Mint Mobile for details.
Well, another point to what you're saying that I think is really important that I noticed you did, which I want to point out because I think a lot of people have a really hard time admitting when they look cute or that they feel good or that they're beautiful or any of that. It's like, no, 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 no. Right? We'll admit the negative things in front of people all day. Like,
We'll
no, I
always
look like shit,
We
whatever.
always put ourselves down. We always dumb
always.
down. It's like to fit in. And I'm always like, when did we normalize being unhappy? When did we normalize talking shit about our husbands, like talking shit about ourselves? I was like, can we normalize feeling good in our skin? Can we normalize actually being like, I'm happy, I feel good, and people not being like, ew, are you okay? Like, what do you mean you're happy?
Yeah.
Like, I remember friends being like, I remember saying I had a good day, and my friend was like, really? Like, what did you do? And it was like weird. You know what I mean? I was just like, what the fuck? Like, of course. I mean, so I do. It's like, can we normalize success? Can we normalize like looking good? Can we normalize maybe not having to drink and be drunk to be happy? Like, some of us really are working towards things, you know, that mean more than just the bullshit. And I think like once you kind of tap into that, you just, I don't know, it's like life changing.
And what's a byproduct of that is that you start getting what you were originally craving. So when a woman if you're looking at other people to make you feel pretty, to make you feel valuable, to make you feel important, you're a big gaping hole and nobody ever fills it, right? And then
No
you
one
start
ever fills
filling
it.
it yourself. And then all of a sudden people are like, oh, You look, you know, and you don't even need it anymore because you did it on your own.
I'd rather give myself a compliment. Like you know, waiting for someone else. It's like, I always feel like us depending, like so many women I feel growing up, my mom, you know, she depended on my dad for her happiness,
Right.
to be fulfilled, to feel like she's accomplished it. And there is something about like, you don't, like, how do we find our own happiness and how do we depend on ourselves? Because again, always depending on somebody else, they can always take it away. So it's a slippery slope. You can have the rug pulled from under you at any moment. And then what happens 20 years down the line when you're left, which happens to a lot, like my DMs, if I could, you have no idea, like it's insane how many women are so unhappy in their 40s and 50s and they're not rock bottom. They have a beautiful house. They have a great car. They have great kids.
Right.
They have a good husband. It's not like they don't, but they don't feel like themselves anymore. And they do feel lost in motherhood and they feel lost in like, what is the day to day? And then forget empty nesters where they feel the most lost because now they've depended on everybody else. You've been distracted for 18 years and then you feel like you don't even recognize yourself anymore.
Right.
And I'm here to say like, she's still in there. Like that smart, capable, amazing you is in there. She just put out all of her oxygen. Like I always say, there's a flame burning inside of you. If you keep putting all your oxygen out, it gets it out. You've got to put oxygen back in to like light that flame. So you have to take care of yourself to be able to be a great mom, a great wife, a great daughter. You need that. Like us running on empty, I don't think it makes us the best version of ourselves.
It doesn't.
I feel cranky. Like,
yeah.
I'll sit and cry. Like you feel like, and then it's amazing when you just take a few steps to take care of yourself. And it's not going to change everything. I'm not here to say I'm going to solve your problems. I'm not. Life is really fucking hard. Marriage is hard. I've been married 21 years. I've got 2 teenage boys. My elderly 87-year-old mother lives with me. It is intense. It is a lot. I care for everyone. But it doesn't mean you can't be happy in all that hard.
Right.
And it's like you can find your happy in the hard. And, every day isn't perfect, but it doesn't mean that you can't take steps every day to ensure that you just feel good. And then go from there. I can at least ensure that your morning, you're going to walk out that door feeling good. And I'd rather you start here. And if things come at you and you're dealing with a lot of shit, then you might end up here, but you're still here.
Right.
If you're starting here, then you're going to be fucking rock bottom after everything. So to me, it's like, let's kill it. And if not, let's have a great day. Let's have a good day. And then shit, you know what I mean? But I just feel like let's set ourselves up for success. Like that 5 minutes of making your bed or whatever that is. It's like just in your mind, you've done something. People think it's like, oh, it's so ridiculous. It's not. It's weird how the simplest of things is what actually triggers and changes, I think, those like neurons in your brain. I really do.
It is interesting because like the entire summer and like I always put my kid first. We spent the entire summer every single day together and I was mom all day long. We traveled a bunch, whatever. Yesterday was her first day back at school. I had so much shit that I needed to get done. But I got home after I dropped her off. I laid down for 1 second and I picked up a book and that's all I did all day.
God, heaven.
I love that.
What?
No, I know. And I was like, there's so much I have to do. There's so much I have to do. But I had not just sat still without,
with yourself. Like
with myself. It's either like feeding or driving or that, you know what I mean? Or like all the things.
All the things.
Which I obviously love to do and it's my life. But that's all I could do yesterday.
And it's so good.
You
I think
needed
more,
that.
but like women,
I could not get up.
That sounds like
but we all need that.
You
That's
need
like
it.
you need rest.
Yeah.
It's like that's the thing. We run on empty. Like a lot of us, and I think most of us are running around, running households, trying to make sure our kids have the best lives and are safe, obviously in this crazy world. And like, we're trying to ensure our parents are okay. Like we're dealing with a lot. I don't think it's like when I say it out loud, all the things that you take care of, you're like, how am I not fucking in a straitjacket?
Right.
Like it's crazy. So we forget that we don't need permission. We don't need permission to take care of ourselves. We don't need permission to like spend the day reading like we need to recharge. You've got to refill that battery. You've got to put your oxygen mask on. And that for you was your oxygen mask being put on.
Anytime I hear that, I'm like, there's no way I would be able to put my oxygen mask on first.
I know.
But you
have
would
to.
you have to because then you'd leave Briar without a mom.
Because like
Listen, if you're putting your oxygen mask on in a plane, I don't think anybody's coming out of it.
We can only hope.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, if you're actually faced with that, the reality of it is, I mean, in rare circumstances, sure. But anyway, I don't know.
But I think most moms feel that way. That's the thing. I think most of us feel that way. Like, I had to be in New York and I missed my kid's first day of high school.
Oof,
and it was the first time I've ever done that.
That's
Honestly,
hard.
I've never not been
So
there.
hard.
I was like hysterically crying in New York. I was. And it's like, he was perfectly fine. But like, I really was as a mom.
It's the mom guilt and everything you take
I've never
on.
not been there.
Right.
I was always the mom that was every drop off, every pickup, volunteering every day.
Yeah.
So to not be there, I was like, but then I spoke to them and it's funny. They both were like, Mom, we had a great day. Like, kill it in New York.
Yeah, they want you
That's
to be
amazing.
where
Want me to be
you are.
happy. And like they're watching that example. So I realized, you know, they're watching me take care of myself. They're watching me, you know, try. They're watching me sometimes fall on the ground and get back up. And I think that's even a better gift that
It
I can
is.
give them than just being all around all the time, but I'm exhausted and I'm tired and I'm cranky, which wasn't the case all the time. Like, truthfully, you know,
Sure.
I adore them and I love being with them, but having something of my own and being busy and having them watch that and me not be available and me take care of myself, they see me dancing more. Like, they see me laughing more. They see John and I hanging out and talking more. We're talking business. They see the wins.
I love it.
And I think it's good for them to see.
Yeah,
You know, and
for sure.
I think there is a lot of guilt. And I think that'll never go away. Unfortunately, I think, you know, women in general just feel guilty. I feel guilty over my mom every weekend. Like,
Why is it with women more? Because yesterday, my husband had the day off. And I had one meeting and I was like, after, he's like, can we spend the day, go to the beach or whatever? And I was like, no, because Shepard really wants me to pick him up from class. And he's like, but he has after school. And I'm like, I know, but he really wants me to pick him up from class. And he was crying. And he's like, but he's going to be fine. He's like, I never get a day off. And I was like, I can't do it. I was like, I love you.
I know.
And he needed that from me. And I literally felt like my whole body being like, I need to see Shepard's face when I get there to pick him up from class. Like, it's like a need.
Yeah.
You know? And he's like, don't you need to see your husband's face
You're like,
happy?
no.
And I was like, not the same.
But it's true. But I think
Yeah.
what's hard is like, you know, and I go back and forth with that because like, I'm the same as you. Like, I love seeing them at pickup. I've never missed a pickup or like a drop. Like, I really enjoy it. Where John, in the first half of our, you know, marriage, it's like he was traveling all the time. He was working all the time. He missed all of that stuff.
Yeah.
And it's funny. I'm always like, how does he like survive? Like, I don't, and I
Right.
think they are just built different. I
Yes.
think it is different because he very much can be like, he's fine. They're fine. They're
And
fine.
they are.
And they are. And that's
Yeah.
the thing. And I think you just get to a point where you're like, they really are. And they do need to see you happy. And they want to see you happy with your husband. And you having that time and having that fun is just as important as him seeing you at pickup. But, you know, if he asked you specifically that day,
I was hanging on my leg and it was like a first
but it's so
week
hard.
back, you know. So
I
it's like-
know.
but it's true. I do think it's so important that your children see you after something in life, having a zest for life, whatever it is, even if it is just putting on a great outfit. Let's say that was the bare minimum for someone. That shows, because when someone kind of gives up, it's contagious.
Everyone notices
It's
it.
contagious.
It is, and everyone know. You think your household doesn't notice? Like,
Oh, they know.
my mom was crying and, you know, my dad be cheating. Oh, we all knew. Like, nobody was happy. Like,
Right.
I mean, I'd hide in my closet sometimes and just rock myself because of the yelling and the crying. And you're just like, oh my God. So everyone feels it. And I agree with you. It's like, even if you're walking just around your house, you know, you're just going to pick up and you're just doing a couple of errands, there's a difference in how you feel when you've taken care of yourself. And I think your kids see it. And I think, again, it's medicine for everyone,
It's true.
for the woman of the house to feel good. Because unfortunately, we set the tone as much as we don't want to, you know, but we set the tone. And your kids are watching. And there is something like, my kids will say, like, I look so much happier now. And I'm like, I was always at school and I was always doing, but like now, the way that they comment about me now, it's like, they never said that about me when I was just picking up or volunteering. Like when they would be like, Mom, you're killing it. Or like, Mom, I'm so proud of you. Like they didn't say that
Right.
when I was picking up and I was president of the board.
Right.
Like volunteering for them so that I'd have, you know what I mean? But it's funny. I'm doing every mom duty possible, like over the top, because my parents didn't do it. I felt really
Me too. I'm room parent this year,
Yep.
lady.
Room parent. I was art teacher. I was literally vice president of the board.
I'm the team manager of my daughter's soccer team.
There we
Okay,
go.
I know nothing about soccer.
She's like, I'm the coach.
I'm literally the head coach.
We've all coached. I mean, it's crazy what you'll do. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
it's hilarious. But guess what? They actually used to be like, you didn't do anything. Like, they thought I did nothing. And they were like, they did not think I was killing it. And it's funny now, all the time, they'll be like, I'm proud of you. Or you're killing it or something. And I'm like, well, what's I was working just as hard, just different. And I don't know if it's maybe just the way I'm feeling and maybe the way I'm showing up. And like, maybe I'm just happier. I don't know.
I think you are.
I think I am.
You are. I do have a question on your thoughts on that age, like around 40 and all of that. And so there's definitely things that you've brought up, like tools to feel better. How much of that do you think has to do with hormones? Why women are suffering in that age range?
Oh, I think menopause should be one of the biggest topics.
Yeah.
Like, and thank God, like when I started talking about it 4 years ago, probably 5 years ago, it was just starting. Like Dr. Mary Claire Haver was kind of starting out. Like she wasn't as big as she was now. You know, Naomi Watts hadn't even come out yet. Halle Berry, none of them had been talking about it yet. And I was going through it because I went through it during COVID. I was in the thick of menopause. Like I was
brutal.
Oh my God, you guys, you've no idea what's coming. It is so intense. It really is so intense. And that's why it's so important to know knowledge is power.
Yeah.
And if you just understand what you're going through, like I literally thought that I had absolutely found the reason for all the divorces. I was like, it's menopause.
Sure.
It's menopause.
Well, I think it is.
It is. You turn into a monster. Like you are the Hulk, like out of nowhere. Like you are, the hot sweats are so intense and so crazy. You start losing your hair. You have vertigo. I had lower back pain. I was like muscle aches, foggy brain. You are cranky all the time. It is like your hormones are
going
fluctuating.
through it right now.
You could
We're
be
in
like
perimenopause.
perimenopause.
We are.
Mine started around 44.
Yeah.
45, and it just progressively gets worse, and then it hits hard. So mine hit the hardest during 2020, and I do believe that is because it's a taboo. No one talks about it. No one,
Right.
Because it makes you sound old, or people don't really know a lot about it.
Yeah.
So I do think it's the reason why a lot of families break apart, because
Wow.
you
It
do
is.
change and you do act different, and you are unreasonable. And when guys say like, "Oh, she's on her period," it's like they're
Times a
right,
million.
like times a million.
Right.
So unless you can really start having an open conversation with your husband, yours is the doctor, so he probably understands. But
Yeah.
a lot of women, it's like, talk to them. The more John and I talked about it, I started to kind of feel it coming on.
Right.
It was weird. You could feel like the anger or the moodiness, and you're kind of like, okay, I don't feel good. I'm definitely not having a good day, or like a little warning. So it's like, I'm just not feeling like myself, because you really don't. You do, and you gain, I gained probably 25 pounds within 4 months around my waist.
What?
It was like, I've never had a
Whoa.
stomach in my entire life.
That's
And all of a
scary.
sudden, I was like 130 pounds. I think I was 110 my entire life. It was out
That's
of nowhere. All of
wild.
my friends gained weight. Everyone gained a good 15, 20 pounds.
Did you do HRT?
I did not,
Okay.
because it was COVID.
right.
All the doctors were closed. So I just kind of sucked it up and just got through it, taking a lot of vitamins and things like, just doing
Okay.
whatever I
Hormone
could.
replacement
But
therapy.
the hormone replacement, like, I just don't know enough about it. I know people who are thriving on it, and then I know
Yeah.
people who ended up having cysts in their breast and went off of it. So I just don't know.
You just don't know. Yeah.
I kind of just got through it, and you do get through it. It's brutal. It's hard, but like you will survive. You do lose the weight. Like you will get back to feeling like yourself.
Yeah.
And I do think that's why women feel so powerful. Like when you get through this, you do feel badass. Like
I get
you feel
it.
stronger. It's like you've been through, like when they say cougar, it's like I kind of get it now, because you kind of feel like your best self again. I
Right.
don't know. It's weird.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
You know, you
does.
go through this like really hard time, you kind of shed it,
Mhm.
and then you kind of get back into yourself. And I think that's why, people don't talk about 40s and 50s, but there was like a quote that said you should never take advice from anyone under the age of 50,
I
because they
actually
don't have enough
agree.
life experience.
Especially on skincare. I see all these like skincare things. I'm like, what?
From
Come
like
on.
20
It's like
something.
dating,
That's just
or
your
like
face.
I'm like, what are you talking? Like, there's people, even on Instagram, like some of these most popular influencers that are
Yeah.
writing posts on dating and marriage, and they've never had a boyfriend. Like, they've
This
never
makes
held
no
on.
sense.
It makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
And like, again, having now beauty brands that are willing to use older women, older skin in the sense, I'd rather look at a 60-year-old and wonder what she's wearing than a 20-year-old with perfect skin. It makes no sense to me.
No, it's boo-boo.
It's crazy. And women now are looking fucking amazing in their, like, a lot of my friends in their 50s have never looked better. It's not the Golden Girls anymore.
No,
who were in their 50s on that show.
They were my age.
It's crazy. You've seen the comparison.
Crazy.
Like
It's
you,
crazy.
like J-Lo, like, and they were the same age on the Golden Girls.
It's
Literally.
so
It's crazy. I watch that all the
crazy.
time. I'm like, that is crazy that's me now.
Yeah.
There's something too that I appreciate in the sense that two things that I think that you're breaking open for women of our age range to be like, it ain't over. You're just getting started, and you're getting started in a young man's game, and you have trumped so many people, just, you know, by far eclipsed.
Oh, stop it. I love you.
It's true. What you've built is really powerful. And what I love about it is there's no gatekeeping. There's no, look at me, my life is perfect. You should want to be like me. I'm going to have curated pictures that are fucking bullshit, and you're going to hate yourself more for looking at me. You're doing the exact opposite, where I say I love your shoes, and you're like, Amazon.
And we need to talk about
Wait, all
yeah, I mean, yeah, we need to know
No,
all
but
of
what you're
the
saying, it's like
tips.
even just showing the cellulite has been one of the biggest, like taking all the filters off and really showing things and really being like, we're all like, nobody is perfect.
Right.
Like it is such bullshit. Like I have really hard days. Like, yes, there are things I don't like, things don't work out. I have hard times with my kids. Like, yes, it's all hard. But again, it's just about finding the happy in the hard and in that every day. And it's like, if you show it and you open up those conversations, like you're so much more supported than you are by like just hiding out and not wanting to talk and avoiding things. So I feel like it's actually helped me become more open, and you realize so many of us are going through the same shit and no one talks about it. Like the highest rate for like for suicide and depression is women in their 40s and fucking 50s.
Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's perimenopause and menopause.
You go, you feel crazy, and there isn't a lot of support out there. So it's like, we have to get out there and talk about it. We have to make sure women understand that they're not over. It's not over. Like, you are just getting started. I feel smarter now because I have experience. I have knowledge. That's powerful.
Right.
And that's what you're coming, you know, that's what you're starting with, not from scratch.
And that's where the societal narrative needs to shift.
Right.
And I feel like it is. I do feel like you see more, you know, if you look at the stats, women content creators are killing it over men. Like, women have an opportunity now where our moms did not have this opportunity to pick up a phone and literally be able to create a future for yourself. You can create your own business. Like, I have no business sense. We have now invested in 3 businesses. Like, I didn't know a fucking thing. Like, I didn't even know how to open my computer and even how to join, you know what I mean? So don't tell me you can't. That is what the computers are there for. It's not for you to just scroll, learn something, Google it. There's information everywhere. Watch YouTube, figure it out. You have every capability right now to take any hobby or any little thing that you just love to do and make it into an actual money-making business. Our moms did not have that opportunity. Most women did not have that opportunity.
No.
And women are really fucking smart. We're really capable. We're great at multitasking. We're great at like dealing with people. We are perfect for this line of work. And I think, you know, once you have the balls to do it, it takes balls, because I'm sure we all know it's not easy out there. And yes, do we get hate? Do we get, you know, do we have to deal with a lot of shit? Yes. But the good outweighs the bad by far. And no little fucking assholes on the computer are ever going to stop me.
Right.
I mean, you know, like, give me a break.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, you cannot allow people that you lives you would never trade with are going to, you know, stop you. Like, absolutely not. So you kind of have to look at it as, that is complete and utter bullshit. I know what I'm here to do, and I know I'm capable, and like, you fucking go for it. Like, who's to say? Like, why do you get to fucking say I can't? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we have that power, and I feel like that's the greatest thing that has come out of social media, honestly, is that women have some control in their own financial future.
Right.
True.
And I also think just like the role models that are out there currently, like last night, my daughter, she, you know, obviously she's a Swiftie. I mean, who's not?
I mean,
And
she freaking out about the engagement.
I was like, Briar, Taylor's engaged. And she was like, she's 10.
Yeah.
So that doesn't. And I was like, oh my God, her ring. I love it. But last night we were like looking on YouTube. She wanted to watch Taylor, whatever. And we found this NPR desk series of a concert. And she's just talking. And Briar and I are sitting in bed. And she's talking about her song, The Man. And the messaging, right? Because she was like, how can I like portray what I want to say? She was like, oh, could I get there quicker if I was a man? And like the whole song. And my daughter is being brought up, like even Olivia Rodrigo, all these people she's looking up to, their messaging. And like Olivia has an all-girl band. And like it's just like, I felt like inspired for her.
Amazing.
That's great.
And like women running for president, it's like the environment
Absolutely.
at least is more supportive of like the younger generations. It took, us getting older and like figuring it out, maybe the harder way or whatever, but it's just kind of cool to see that it's all happening.
It's like, and again, and even I say that for us as moms, but young girls being able to not have to get married to be taken care of, which is all bullshit, by the way. I said, marriage is a Ponzi scheme. It's my favorite line. They dangle the fucking carrot, and then you lock in, and then you make your investment, you have kids, and then all of a sudden you're like, okay, where's my... And they're like, what? Like, no, I didn't say I was going to do that. I'm like, no, there's no money for that. Or like, no, I can't take care of you. Or no, I met somebody else, and now you're like, what? So
have you heard the data on that, though? The science on what happens to married couples, that men's life get exponentially
100%.
better and women's decline.
Well, they say the longest living women are the ones that are unmarried with no kids.
That's right.
And men who are married with kids.
That's right.
Women who are married with kids are the least happy
subgroup.
And
they get every financial, like most men that make ridiculous amounts of money, married with children. So we make their life better and they don't make our life better. I don't believe that.
No,
but I don't believe that. I think when you're in a good partnership, they help.
Absolutely.
I think that marriage is...
You're just talking statistics.
I'm just talking statistics, but no, they have to pay a little bit more for us in some way.
Well, I think that we pour more into their cup. Because when they're out and they are, and you're taking care of the home and taking care of the kids, I think you are pouring into their cup. So it is
so
getting
that they
full.
can focus
so your
on
cup
doing.
is being emptied while you're filling their cup. So I can understand that very much. And again, yes, if you have a good partner, I'm never against marriage. I'm not against kids. Like I'm very lucky to be 21 years. 21 years happily married, great kids. And there is a purpose for it and there is a support system there and there is help there because of course but when you're both independent and bring something to the table that you both help each other out, I think is better than one person just pouring into the other. Right. And I think that's where the happiest marriages that I've seen at 53 right now, actually the women are the money makers. They're the more powerful ones. The men have, it's been an interesting dynamic to watch.
That's
and
interesting.
To see because a lot of my friends who are married to the powerful guy, they're either getting divorced or not happy. And the ones who have careers and are more the money makers, it's funny, they're all really happily married. Wow. And I just found it an interesting, from my own group. I'm not saying I don't know that's a statistic or anything, but it's like from my own friend group. I find that really interesting. And I think when you both can pour into each other's cups because you both have something to say and you both have purpose and you're both content, I just think it goes a lot further than, I don't know about the just constantly pouring into another person's cup.
That sounds draining.
It's draining.
Right? Literally draining.
You end up empty.
Right.
Which is what we're talking about, which I think most women do, especially in the empty nest. Once those kids, I can't tell you all the jams of like, what do I do now? I haven't worked in 18 years. Like there's no one would hire me. And I'm like, lucky for you, there's social media and there's things businesses you can start. I was like, there wasn't that before, but most women, when their kids graduate, feel like their life is over.
It's so sad.
It's really sad.
I'm really thinking in my head. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, because it's like they go off to college.
Come like this.
I know.
I was watching TikToks the other night of everyone dropping their kids off at college. When I say I was hysterical. Yeah. Like I have 4 years to go. I was hysterical.
Do you see the thing where they line up all their childhood toys?
No.
Can't.
And in the car when it's all the noise and it's packed and then it's empty.
Nope.
not doing it.
No, my daughter's 10 and I was hysterical.
No, there's one in the house where the mom's under the blanket and you hear all the kids, all the noise, and then it's dead silent in the house.
No.
And I was like this.
It's got chills all over my
No.
body.
Me too. And it's like, yeah, there's an emptiness there. And you need to figure out who you are and what you bring to the table so you're not left with nothing.
Right.
Well,
You know, because there is a life to live.
you have your feet on OnlyFans.
Wait, what? She just told me to put my feet on OnlyFans. That's what
tell you
she
something.
got from this whole
Let me
talk.
tell you something. That is not a big gig.
That's our backup plan.
I used to get offered $100 for dirty socks.
What?
On Instagram, and then
Oh my
COVID hit,
God.
and I have never laughed so hard. I got on. I was like, "Where's my dirty sock guys? Where'd you
Yeah,
go?" And I was like, "I'm sorry. I take it back. I'm back." When nobody was working,
Oh
we
my
were joking.
gosh.
But it was like one of those, like, yeah, there's. I mean,
yeah, no, I know, we know.
at the end of the day,
Who
you
cares?
can figure something out for yourself.
What was your first video? What was the video where you first were like, I'm doing this? What was it?
I remember my first account was like just Caroline Baudino, and it was just like 500 followers, and it was just my friends, people I knew. That got hacked, and lost that account. Still never had it again. So I lost all of that. I took a month off, and then I ended up joining again because I was like, I'm not fucking giving up. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. So I got on as Shop with Caroline.
Okay.
And then that first video, I will never forget. It's like literally just one photo in my bedroom, little mirror in this Ula Johnson dress. I will never forget. And I remember just saying like, I'm back and I'm not going anywhere or something like that. And then from there, it went from like pictures in the mirror. Then it went into the front of the house, that big door photos with like the jumping shots. Then I started doing like more reels. Then we moved into the bedroom to do all the try-ons and the get readies. It's like, it's all just like slowly progressed, but that was the first photo.
See, and that's important. You don't have to start by thinking, I have to talk into the camera and do all of that. Like, it didn't start there. It started with the first photo.
I wasn't doing coffee talks till 2020.
Right.
Until COVID hit. And I was just, we're all at 6 a.m. sitting in your house doing nothing. Like, it was just more of a personal journal. Honestly, I don't know why I would have taken to a public space to talk, but it just felt right for whatever reason. I don't know. I felt like I need a community. Like I need, but before that, just one photo in the mirror. That's it. Like, and you can cover your face. You can put the camera in front of your face. Like you go slow and steady. It evolves. It grows. The only thing that matters is consistency, persistence and consistency and diversity. You can't put all your eggs in one basket.
So what is that diversity for you?
To me, it's like just hitting all platforms. Like we do everything from YouTube to Facebook to TikTok to Instagram. We post 4 times a day, 7 days a week. We are full-time content creating, and it is a full-time business. Like John works with me, like it's all we do. So it went from like he had his full-time job, and at one point we were very lucky that he was able to let it go and come join me. And now we work together, and we have an incredible team. We have like 3 employees, and we've got teams.
It's amazing.
And it's been like from just the one photo in that mirror, just to show you that anything is possible. I was 47 years old. Took this one photo, no idea what the fuck I was doing, had no technology experience whatsoever. I remember just watching the Today Show, like just thinking like, I can't, what am I going to do now? Like, this is crazy. To last year being on the Today Show as Hoda and Jenna's like favorite follow. So don't fucking say you can't. Yes, you can.
That deserves
round of
applause. It does.
You guys. Like,
It does. We're
but it
proud of you.
Thank you. But it was such a surreal moment of me being like, don't you ever fucking say you can't.
Right.
Like you can make anything happen. And we have some of the most incredible projects coming up. I can't wait to announce. We're announcing in 2 weeks something. So we're very excited. And the opportunities, the people, I can't fathom. And I don't want to cry, but I can't fathom not have taken that shot, not have betting on myself. Honestly, you guys, I don't know where I'd be right now. Like I was bored. I was a little resentful. I was frustrated. I felt a little trapped, and not in the way of I didn't want to be married or I didn't want to have kids. I just felt like there was a little bit more to life than just cleaning my house. Like I just felt like I was smarter than that, and I was more capable than that. And I was like, why am I not doing something? And I wanted to be able to take care of myself. Like John's incredible, but God forbid something happens to him. Like God forbid something happens. Like you just don't fucking know. And I'm like, what would I do? So it has been life-changing. Like that one fucking photo in the mirror, I have met some of the most incredible friends, incredible community, like had opportunities I never would have thought were fathomable. And it was all from one fucking photo on Instagram. So anything is possible. And yeah, I read, I Googled, I YouTube, I learned how to do things. I figured out reels. I figured out how to tag. You can figure it out if that's what you want to do. It doesn't have to be that, but anything is possible. And I think that's the greatest thing. Like
it is. But another good note is that George is crying.
No, but it's true, right, George? It just my life changed so drastically.
Yeah.
And not in a way that I wasn't rock bottom. I wasn't like, and listen, I'm like, I thank God I wasn't drug addict. I wasn't, you know what I mean? It was really just, I think what so many of us feel. I think there's so many of us in this gray area that we have things that we need, but it might not be everything we want, right? And there's still dreams, there's still goals. I think a lot of women feel that, like there's still life to be had. And I just want to remind women it's possible. Like it is possible. It's not over for you.
Right.
It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter how cool you are, how pretty, like none of that really matters. It's just you making that little bit of effort for yourself every single day. Because everyone's like, how do I start? Start small. Stop thinking of the bigger picture. You're not going to be J-Lo. Like we're not going to own Pepsi. But could you maybe do a couple of things that gets you to have a hobby that you really love? Or, you end up starting a little business that makes you happy. Like you don't have to be the president of Pepsi to be happy. Like you can do your own little thing, but find what that is, because it does make you feel good to have purpose. It does make you feel good to have content, to be content in your everyday. Like I think to me, that has been the most powerful thing of finding a way of being content in my everyday, not just happy on special occasions.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Not just happy on special occasions.
I also think gratitude gets confusing for people.
Yeah.
When a lot of us have a calling inside, whatever that is. And sometimes it's not clear. It's just like a voice that says there's more.
Yep.
Right. And there's more you want to achieve, create, whatever that is. And then other people from the outside would be like, well, you should be totally content with your life.
Oh, yeah. I've heard that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, but I'm not. Right. So
and we're allowed to say that.
And we're allowed to say, no,
Yes.
There's more. Right. And gratitude and ambition can go hand in hand. You can be deeply grateful and in love with what you have and still want more,
Like we have to give women permission to want more. Like you're allowed to be more than just a mom. You're allowed to be more than just a wife. You're allowed to be more than just a caretaker and a daughter. And those are all incredible jobs that we take on, and it's a privilege to do them. But it doesn't mean that we aren't there is a piece of you too that deserves that same attention and that same, feeling successful. Like the way you see your husband feeling, like you should feel that too. It feels really good to get that call or to feel that, to get that win. And it does change when it's for you. So you having those little small wins every day, whether it's just keeping that house clean or getting that one thing, like it doesn't have to be the big, huge things, but just small accomplishments. It's amazing what it can do for your mental health. Like, I don't think people realize taking care of yourself is essential.
Yeah.
And I don't know why women, there's just this thing that we are just told and I think raised to always forget about ourselves and put ourselves last. And I'm here to remind you to put yourself first, because that will trickle down.
Right.
It will. It's the same as your daughter's watch. Yeah, she wants to see you happy. Like she wants to see, at the end of the day, it's like, what's the example you're setting? And it's like, at the end of the day, I want them to see me happy.
Well, have you seen all the numbers on autoimmune disease?
Oh my God,
women?
it's crazy.
Like they've connected it now. He was saying it's staggering to watch the number of women with autoimmune disease. And when he looked at it and researched it, it was mostly women that are people pleasers.
Yep.
And silence their own voices, put other people in front of, and your body ends up attacking you for that.
Stress right now is literally considered a disease. Like stress is considered an illness.
Yes.
Like we are making ourselves sick. Like we literally are making ourselves sick because of the amount of stress that we are under, the amount of little self-care that we are taking care of ourselves with. Like women are dying younger. There is more depression again and suicide in women in their 40s and 50s. Like what? Like what?
Yeah.
Like that doesn't even make any sense to me. Women who are just so unhappy, and it's like, what the fuck is going on? And we need to change it. Like we have to change it. It's just not right. And it's just this thing of perfection, and nobody needs anyone to be perfect. They need you to be happy.
Yes.
Your kids don't need a perfect mom.
Well, they're
They
not
need a
going to
happy
get
one.
one.
Yeah.
Sorry, kids. Okay. But it's true,
Yeah.
like I saw this quote and it really moved me of like, just not that your kids, it's funny, they don't notice the perfection. They notice your mood. They notice your facial expressions.
Yeah.
They notice, it's like the little things. I used to notice my mom, because my mom could like fake like it was okay, but I could tell from her energy
For sure.
that she was stressed or pissed, or you know what I mean? Like you could tell. And there is something about that your kids pick up on. So I know what it's like when I'm cranky, my kids will use space. They avoid me for sure.
Yeah. I talk to my daughter about it when I am, because,
Me too. I try to now be more and more open.
Yeah,
of like,
yeah,
this
yeah.
is normal. Mom's having a bad day.
Right.
I'm feeling all the feels, or I'm sorry for raising my voice. Like, this is what I was feeling. But
Right.
again, how good it is when you really feel good. And it's like, you forget that your kids are happy to see you happy. They're happy to see you looking fabulous. Like I had somebody, the last story I'll tell you, but somebody DM me once saying, your boys must be so embarrassed of you when you come to school to pick them up.
Ew.
I was like this.
What is
I was like embarrassed. And I was
people?
like, I'm sorry. And I was like, really? I was like, I go, so what you're telling me is that me smiling, looking cute, like in a good mood, saying hi to all the moms, talking to the teacher, laughing with him, like being in a good mood, looking and feeling my best would embarrass him. But me looking like a hot mess, cranky, resting bitch face, not saying hi to any of the moms, and like being like, hurry up, let's go, we gotta go. And like trying to rush to the car because I'm pissed or I'm cranky or I don't want anyone to see me. I find that to be more embarrassing. So for me, I was like, you do you, but I was like, my kids absolutely love have me walking up and looking fabulous. No one's ever made me feel uncomfortable. If anything, the teachers will compliment me. If anything, the moms will compliment me. The kids they're 15. You kidding? The girls love all the jewelry and the clothes. Like my friends' kids are like, their friends are always like, oh my God, like it's so cool. Like they don't look at it like that. I think they'd be more embarrassed if I was a fucking mess.
Yeah.
Honestly.
People, they
lost
don't
their minds.
exist in the real world, those kind of people.
No.
Because you're like, in my world, we're all good. That's an online thing. That toxic
Well, elementary school,
trolling.
when I first started this, I got my whole like group of mom, like the group that I was with, whatever.
No way.
I got so much. Oh my God.
What? Real
yeah.
people?
Oh, moms. They were not supportive at all. They'd make fun. They would
Stop
tease.
it.
The husbands would make fun of my Instagram. And at one
Goodbye.
point, you have no idea. I was like, it just fueled the fire for me. It was like, oh, are you making fun? I was like, okay, let's give them a show. So I'd literally go and there'd be a group of them sitting in front of school. And like you're not supposed to cross the street to the front gate to wait. You know what I mean? So they'd be sitting in a group. I'd start coming up. You'd see them like turn, you know what I mean? And then you see them like whispering. And not joking, and like looking at me, whispering, laughing, and I'd come and I'd walk right past them, go to the front, like right up front where you're not supposed to be standing, face them, and I would take my phone and I'd be like, they were like, I was like, hate me all you want. Like, and the husbands, I'd be like, they would be like, oh, it's so embarrassing how you put your life on the, out there and like your stupid little Instagram. And
No,
I was
they
like,
wouldn't.
oh yeah. And I was like, is your wife making any money? Just curious. I was like, because I take care of myself. So I don't understand how that's embarrassing in any way or stupid. But okay.
Commenting on it is embarrassing.
It's insanity. So elementary, the moms were nice, but I think that was a time where a lot of the
Mean
people
girls never.
they're always there. And I think I made them uncomfortable because I was doing something different and I was breaking away and I wasn't, I was kind of like, this doesn't work for me. I want more. And that probably, sometimes your light makes people uncomfortable in their darkness, unfortunately.
Of course.
So you can't let them.
You can't let them.
Nope.
No.
So I just use it as fire.
So does Eminem. You know?
Exactly.
We all
Me
know
and
how.
Eminem.
We all
Like,
know
feel
about
Eminem uses that as his fuel for success.
That's right.
That's such a good point.
Yeah,
I love him.
So much.
so much.
Yeah.
We've declared our love
Yeah.
many times. Okay, just a few of your Amazon shopping tips or whatever you can.
I'm buying those today.
You guys, I just want to say that, again, I think we have overcomplicated getting dressed. And I think women can feel uncomfortable and can feel like, they don't know what to do or how to get dressed, or they don't have cool clothes, or they can't afford it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think for me, I want to always show that you can look just as fabulous in Amazon or Target or Walmart as you can in fucking Valentino. Like, stop the bullshit. And that's always, to me, it's always an excuse to not do something. It's like, oh, I can't do it. So that's your excuse. You just gave up. Rather than, yes, you can. So for me, it's like, I find some of the best dupes. You can find some of the best dupes. You do not have to spend a fortune. You can be very smart about your money and where you are spending it, and you can look absolutely fabulous. So I want to take that guessing game out of it and take that pressure away and just constantly show affordable looks that I feel just as good as this. This did not cost me anything than I do when I'm all dressed up. It doesn't matter. That's my point. This is the special occasion. Every day. Right. Dressing up every day in whatever I can to feel good.
So you've really cute, strappy snakeskin
These
sandals.
are like a Kate Look for Less. I've got the Kate Look for Less bag over there. I've got the Key Sunnies that are to die for from Amazon. All this Van Cleef, all Amazon. All my jewelry is Amazon.
Stop it.
No,
Oh my God.
Amazon. Everything
No,
is
it's not.
The only thing that's real is my wedding band. This one. Everything else is Amazon.
That is just bananas.
All my earrings, all Amazon. So
Wow.
don't fucking tell me you can't look and feel fabulous
Right.
without breaking the bank. Be smart with your fucking money. Go travel. Go do something. Be an interesting person. Shop it at, you know what I mean? Get your affordable things. Get those few things that gets you out there so that you start meeting people, start getting out there. Looking like shit is not going to motivate you to go do anything. When you look good, it motivates you to go out and go do things, meet people. I don't know. To me, it's
also
medicine.
bad. It's also really, everybody fell for really bad marketing. And I try and tell people this all the time where they're like, I want this and I want that. Like so-and-so has. I'm like, you have to understand those people aren't paying for that.
No,
They're
get
not
so much
that
for free.
stupid.
It bothers me when I see the influence. Like, I know somebody who literally will show, like, in 1 month, like all these Kate bags and shoes, and I know she's getting it for free, which bugs the fuck out of me because she never writes gifted or something. And I'm like, it is such a fallacy to be showing.
Yeah, don't you have to?
I'm
Marketing.
you're supposed to.
You're supposed to, right?
But it's one of those that the marketing, it's like, I just don't want to bullshit anyone. A lot of people are wearing fake bags and saying they're real. We know.
Right.
So I'm like,
A lot of people have lafufus.
Yes. It's like, come on. So to me, it's like, let's just rip the curtain off. And it's like, I'm happy to say it's Amazon. I don't give a shit if it's Hermes or it's Hermes. You know what I mean? Like, to me, that does not, it's not a status thing to me anymore.
Right.
It's just not.
I
really
think it's
don't
actually
care.
more exciting that you had the eye to find that in Amazon. I respect that more.
I have to give you, I'm texting you guys, like, when I say I have some of the best finds for this, like, your guys are going to be shaking. And you're going to be like, and I spent $100 and I have everything I want.
We're going to get it.
We love it.
Yeah,
we love
do.
you.
I love
We're
you.
going to go on a group chat shopping spree.
I mean, my
And
favorite
people
thing
can
is
find
online
it
shopping.
on your Instagram.
Yes, Instagram
Yes.
or I have an Amazon storefront, or we're on Shop My, Like to Know It. We're everywhere. Anything you need, I'm always happy to help. And, I just hope to just every day inspire you just to get up and just to make a little bit of effort for yourself so that you feel good. And I think there's a world where we can actually be happy in the hard.
Yes.
Be happy in the hard.
Yeah.
We love it. Thank you so much for being
Thank
here.
you for having me, you guys. I'm honored to be here. I really appreciate it.
Adore you.
Thank you. I adore you.
Yes.
That was a HeadGum podcast.